Wenatchee Kennel Club members are demonstrating that trained little cherry disease detection dogs can serve as early detection tools, early in the year and early in the life cycle of little cherry disease. Early identification of LCD infections combined with expedient tree removal could reduce the rate of spread of LCD, an economic game changer for the cherry industry. I'm Linda Pheasant, coordinator of the Wenatchee Kennel Club Agricultural Detection Dog Program and primary investigator for this research project, along with co-investigator Karina Serban, LCD ITT Extension at WSU. It is my pleasure to introduce our team and research project, Canine LCD Detection Skills Applied to Nursery and Orchard Settings. Detection dogs have been used by the military, law enforcement, truffle hunters to search cargo shipments, check passenger terminals, and to locate specific reptile and insect pests. Most canines used for detection work come from purpose-bred stock and are trained and handled by professionals. The National Detector Dog Training Center at Newman, Georgia, provided purpose-bred dogs for their highly successful USDA ARS-sponsored study using trained dogs to detect pathogens of citrus greening in the orange groves of Florida and California. The Wkc sport of scent work is rapidly gaining in popularity. The dogs use its sniffing capability to locate a cotton ball or Q-tip dipped in the essence of oil of any of 4 plant materials: birch, anise, clove, and cypress. The swatch is placed in different environments: containers, interior, exterior, buried in sand, and underwater. How similar is that to an orchard environment? In scent work, the dogs compete for qualifying finds to earn ribbons and titles. Could these canine sniffing skills be put to greater benefit? Can our companion dogs be trained to detect plant diseases? Could WKC dog handlers teach their dogs to detect little cherry disease? Can WKC develop the appropriate instructional protocols for agricultural detection dogs? Maybe WKC could do a service project for cherry growers, and thus the Ag Dog Project was inspired. A year ago, March, WKC launched an agricultural detection dog pilot project. The objectives were twofold. 1, can dogs detect the presence of LCD? And 2, can WKC develop appropriate instructional protocols for teaching agricultural detection skills to companion dogs? Evaluation was conducted by Dr. Nathan Hall, director of the Canine Olfaction Research Lab at Texas Tech University, affirming both objectives. A total of 10 dogs have been involved in the WKC program. Breeds include Australian Shepherd, Black German Shepherd, Border Collie, Entleigh Booker, Mountain Dog, German Shepherd Pointer, Rhodesian Ridgeback, Soft-Coated Wheaten Terrier, Standard Poodle, and Yellow Lab. Their backgrounds range from rescue dog to purebred Grand Champion of the show ring. All have achieved scent work titles, and most are working at the highest level. All WKC dog handler teams are involved in a variety of activities: agility, rally, tracking, barn hunt, and scent work. Plus, they have a strong commitment to the Ag Dog program. Project participants represent the 4 counties of north central Washington, counties having substantial acreage in cherry production. Members are volunteering their time, expertise, and marvelous dogs as a service to the fruit industry. Their goal is to demonstrate that trained LCD detection dogs can serve as economic and efficient early detection tools. As project coordinator, I'm delighted to merge two of my favorite passions, the fruit industry and dogs. I've enjoyed 50 years involvement in multiple facets of the fruit industry: research and development, nursery representative, fruit grower, innovative marketer, global travel to fruit growing regions, hosting industry leaders, and guiding tours. I'm a graduate of the Washington Agricultural and Forestry Leadership Program. On the canine side, I gained experience as a 4-H dog project leader. Then 20 years later, did a resume update by taking WKC classes with my Aussie rescue dog. Awesome Annie became the first dog in North Central Washington to earn a Master Agility Champion, mock title. My second competition dog, also an Australian Shepherd, works at the master level in both agility and rally obedience and participates in the Ag Dog Project. The Canine LCD Detection Research Project connects moving parts from 4 states, 15 dogs and handler teams training in Washington and Idaho, a cadre of expert instructors, consultation and workshops with professional detection dog trainer, evaluation by Director of Canine Olfaction Research Lab at Texas Tech University, management of plant sample collection and analysis by fruit industry professionals, nursery and orchard cooperators in Washington and Oregon, WKC professional videographers to document the study, research project co-leaders Pheasant, WKC, and Serban, WSU Extension. Direct connection with colleges, universities, research centers, and extension services. Support by Washington Tree Fruit Research Commission, the Oregon Sweet Cherry Commission, and the Northwest Nursery Improvement Institute. 15 dog and handler teams, actively supported by more than 30 people, are engaged in this multifaceted project, carefully crafted to advance research on canine LCD detection skills applied to nursery and orchard settings. The Wenatchee Kennel Club has graced the Wenatchee Valley for 60 years, promoting responsible pet ownership and creating opportunities for handlers to engage their dogs. The prime focus of this all-volunteer organization is education, training, and competition, along with service to community. This citizen-led research on canine LCD detection is one of our service projects. We are a nonprofit 501c3 organization. The Wkc Training Center, built in 2019, is located on a 2.5-acre site in East Wenatchee. Each week, WKC conducts more than 30 classes, teaching dog owners to train their dogs. Class offerings include puppy socialization, obedience, agility, rally, scent work, tracking, barn hunt, and now ag dog training. The club hosts major events each year: a dog show, obedience and rally trials, agility trials, tracking and hunt tests, and scent work trials. Objectives of this research project are: 1, increase the LCD detection proficiencies in controlled indoor-outdoor settings; 2, develop next step training protocols to facilitate transition into field experiences; 3, provide introductory field experiences to enhance LCD detection dog confidence and skill; 4, improve sample management and analysis; and 5, provide education and extension on canine LCD detection skills. WKC has 7 LCD detection dog handler teams training to increase detection proficiencies. This project involves a minimum 20 hours instruction time for each dog handler team. As a control, LCD detection dog handler teams in Idaho are continuing to train in parallel with WKC. Training protocols for the dual programs are determined by WKC project coordinator Linda Pheasant in consultation with professional detection dog trainer Hallie McMullen. Recommendations made by Dr. Nathan Hall, director of the Canine Olfaction Research Lab at Texas Tech University, are incorporated into the instructional program for controlled indoor-outdoor settings. Training protocols are staged in incremental steps to facilitate transition from the controlled inside-outside setting to field environments. Positive and negative samples of leaves, twigs, bark, tree roots, and containerized nursery stock are introduced in the classroom setting. The dogs are exposed to a variety of training aids and sample packaging. Introduction to field experiences will start at an apple orchard where LCD samples in appropriate containers can be brought to the orchard site. So if you hear a rumor that detection dogs found LCD at so-and-so's orchard or nursery, you can bet they did. The purpose of going to an apple orchard is to familiarize the dogs and handlers with orchards and to teach appropriate searching protocols. The dogs learn to transfer classroom skills to the field environment. Start with the first tree in the row, search every tree in the row. Do not cross to the other side until directed, even if the dog's nose knows that's where its reward is located. Given the cherry command, the dog remains focused on the LCD detection task. Introductory field experiences are designed to enhance the detection dog's confidence and skill. Care must be taken that the dog is still enthusiastic about detection work, even if no LCD is found. We hope that will be the case in all the nursery settings. Again, for training purposes, we will bring inert cherry samples for the dogs to find at the site. Nurseries provide an ideal setting for detection training in 4 distinct environments: rootstock stool beds, growing fields of nursery stock, nursery trees in storage, and cherry sign blocks as orchards. Detailed records will be maintained for each detection dog's performance throughout the project. Any in-field identification of LCD by a detection dog will require same-day validation by a second detection dog. Per cooperator agreement, suspect plant samples will be collected for lab analysis, with results reported promptly to the WKC coordinator to support detection dog training. The training objective is to create a variety of environments in which the dog's focus remains on the LCD detection task. The dog learns to not be upset by a lack of LCD presence and, conversely, is not overwhelmed by an abundance of LCD disease. The collection, management, distribution, and analysis of cherry plant material samples is a critical component of this project. Training dogs to detect LCD requires a consistent and reliable supply of positive and negative samples, both at Wenatchee and Idaho. WKC is very fortunate to have the full support of fruit industry professionals. Tia Smith, Zirkle Fruit, and Hannah Walters, DeMilk Growers, were awesome throughout the pilot project and have made a commitment to continue with this research project. We're pleased to add Dr. Jeffrey Bullock, Agricultural Department at Wenatchee Valley College, to the analytical component of this endeavor. WVC horticultural students will learn valuable technical skills and lab protocols, and WKC will get a fast turnaround on the lab results to support detection dog training. And one other interesting facet, cooperator Dr. Lav Coate, WSU biological engineer, is primed to receive plant samples pre-screened by our LCD detection dogs for comparative analysis by his LCD sniffer machine. Benefits of early detection. Successful transition to field sites could lead to use of trained LCD detection dogs in nursery and orchard settings throughout the year. Skilled LCD detection dogs could indicate reservoirs of infection in semi-dormant trees, perhaps 1 to 4 years prior to being evident to humans in the fruiting wood or in cherry production. Seasonal mapping of orchard blocks could be performed, indicating LCD presence, progression, and timing for tree removal. WKC could expand the agricultural detection dog program to the agricultural community. Teach orchardists, fieldmen, Wenatchee Valley College, and Hispanic Orchard Employee Education Program students to train their own companion dogs to detect LCD. Canine detection combined with infected tree removal would allow the industry to remain economically sustainable. The wave of the future. Dogs trained in LCD detection will benefit the fruit industry by serving as early detection tools for economic and efficient management of little cherry disease. A special thanks to all the collaborators and cooperators in this research project. The Wenatchee Kennel Club is honored to be working with the Washington Tree Fruit Research Commission, the Oregon Sweet Cherry Commission, and the Northwest Nursery Improvement Institute. Generous grants allow the Wenatchee Kennel Club to expand their agricultural detection dog project. Thank you.